I'm a senior staff anaesthetist in the Department of Anaesthetics here at the Children's Hospital, but I'm also Director of Clinical Research at the Children's Hospital. I've been here since 2000, but I did some of my residency here as well. The minute I started working here, I knew this is where I wanted to work. It was a great hospital and a great department. In fact, lots of my family have been here as well. My mother, my grandmother and my great-grandfather and aunt and several cousins. It's an inspiring place to work, so it's not so much you're inspired by your family working here, it's just you sort of understand why people would come back again and again to work here. So this is my mum, Rosie.
I'm Rosemary Davidson. My mother trained, well, she didn't quite finish training here as a nurse in the late 1920s, and I did science at Melbourne University and came here for 7 years and worked in bacteriology at the Rathdown Street Hospital. When I worked here, it was a very happy, small pathology department. We all knew everybody, and some of the work that I did is still done in a similar fashion.
I think what I remember most was that both my parents worked very hard, and so coming up in a household where it was expected to be academic and to work hard is what I learnt the most. I think having two parents who are bacteriologists, we had some very interesting discussions over the dinner table frequently. So it was my great-grandfather who came here as a medical student in the 1890s, is that right?
Yes, and he went on to be medical superintendent of Willowburn Mental Hospital in Queensland.
And his brother?
And his brother, much younger brother, Sydney, was here as a student and then came back as resident surgeon for a couple of years. Then my sister was trained as a nurse and eventually came back as a sister in charge of a ward in the 1950s.
It means quite a lot to be a sort of fourth generation employee of the hospital. I feel quite proud of the fact. I think there's quite a lot of employees here that have been, if you asked, have been here for 2, 3 or 4 generations, and I can see why they're here. And it is a place that you feel very, very proud to work in.